How's it going, guys? It is Zach with Utah Bought and Gone. It has been a very long time since I've done a video. I've been super busy with a few things. I've taken on a second book source for Amazon FBA, and it's been great, right? It's super rewarding, but I get about 15 to 18 pallets per month, so it's been super crazy. But I've also been on track to get my second rental property, and I officially got the keys yesterday, and here it is. And this is what the video is going to be about today. I just want to show you the numbers as far as what I paid to get this place, how I got this place, and how easy it is for other resellers or anybody in general to get rental properties. The goal is obviously to hold long term, because equity just keeps going up. If you guys know, if you have a home and you've had it for 5+ years, you know you have tons of equity in your home. And that's why I was like, okay, after I owned my first house for about 7 years, I was like, holy crap, I have about 300 grand equity just sitting on the house, which is insane. So ever since then, I realized how compound interest is just a beautiful thing. I started attacking and working on getting a rental property every single year. So this is my second rental property. I ended up picking up this place for 450 grand. It is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath out here in Sandy, Utah, which Sandy is a pretty desirable place. I actually grew up in Sandy. I feel like it's pretty desirable. It's pretty central to everything, which is fantastic. But let's jump inside. I'll show you. Actually, I'll show you the backyard as well. But here is the front. It's got a carport over here. You can see it needs some updates, which isn't a big deal. I mean, when you buy a house, you want to get something that kind of needs some love, so you can get it at a little bit of a discount. Getting this house at 450K, like, it's a really good deal here in Sandy. So here's the backyard, pretty decent size, nothing crazy. Has a little rundown shed in the back. Yard needs some love. Thing with this back deck, the bottom of, like, where you step is totally fine. It's super sturdy, but the railing is super wiggly. So I'm gonna have to take off the whole railing and kind of tighten it back up, make it nice and tight, or just completely replace it. I haven't decided yet, but I definitely need to touch it up with some paint. It hasn't been touched in a while. But let's go inside. All right, so as I was saying, this is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and how I was able to obtain this property it's simple, guys. It's 3 things that banks look at, right? First thing, you need work history. I've been reselling for a little over 2 years. I had 2 years of tax returns for my reselling business, as well as my wife's income. And the banks care about that. They will not loan you money if you're self-employed and you don't have 2 years. So if you're a reseller, get those 2 years of tax returns. Don't write off every single thing that you can think of, because you need to show income. They're not gonna loan you money if you made 5 grand. So you have to show income. That's the downside. You got to pay taxes. But so glad. And the second thing, they look at credit, right? Like, if you have bad credit, you've got to work on that. You got to take care of that. It's very important, especially with interest rates being so high. If you have a good credit score, you have the best interest rate, which still isn't even that good. I ended up getting a 5.5% on this rental property. Because it was a rental property, they had to do a little higher rate. I think for a personal residence right now, it's like a 5.25 or something like that, but they just keep going up every month, because you guys know. And then the third thing is money down. So when you buy an investment property, they require 20 to 25% down. I did put down 25%, and it's not like I'm made of money, guys. I'm telling you, like, I'm not. Like, the only reason I was able to come up with the money, which was about 115K, I pulled the money out of a HELOC from my other rental property. Remember I told you earlier in the video, I have tons of equity in that house. Well, I pulled some of it over and used it to buy this house. So now I have 2 rental properties cash flowing, which is fantastic. So those are the 3 things that you need. But let's walk around. So this is like the living room area. You could tell they actually freshly painted the whole house, and they got some decent carpet in here. Here is the dining room. Painted the cabinets. Kind of older fridge and stove, which isn't a big deal. There's the back deck I was telling you about. Needs some love. I gotta get rid of that. Gotta get rid of that stove. Some things I need to fix in this house. You guys ready for this? This is super gross. I need to replace all the plumbing. This is one of the things that need to be fixed. Won't cost too much money. My dad's gonna help me with it, but I mean, you can tell, like, Joe Schmo put this together and they didn't do too well. So that's one thing I have to fix. Got the 2 bedrooms down here. Bathroom is pretty updated. decent countertops, paint, tile. It's a pretty nice bathroom. And then here is bedroom number 1. Not too big. Super crazy about these windows. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. This is the first time I've ever seen this. They have 2 single ply. I can't remember. I think it's not ply. I can't remember how you word it, but it's just got 2 windows instead of 1 thick window, which is crazy. And so it was almost like they just didn't care and they just want to throw an extra window in there to keep it. I guess this works, but now we have 2 windows and I kind of want to replace it, but it's too big of an expense, so we're gonna leave it for now. Here is technically the master bedroom in here. You can see nothing crazy, but it's got swamp coolers. Older homes have swamp coolers, which is a big deal. I don't think it's like a it's not really a selling point if you don't have an AC unit, but it is nicer when you do have that AC unit. And let's head downstairs. So here is like another living room down here. You can see the 2 windows. Here's a better view of the 2 windows. So funny. Back door, which is nice, have the back entrance. This is the laundry room. This one needs some love. We're probably gonna repaint it, and then I'm picking up washer and dryers today. Get a new light in here because the light can give you a headache for sure. But there's that. And bedroom number 3, you know, nothing crazy, but this is a great, you know, a great rental. Like, it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Here's the other bath. This is kind of old school. We might leave it. It's not very sturdy, but yeah, we might leave it just because it's already in and stuff. And then here's bedroom number 4. Another thing we need to fix, we need to replace this window. You can see they have the 2 windows, right? But this one is broken. So I don't know how long it's been broken, but all this time, water and moisture has been getting in here, snow, and damaging this, which isn't a big deal. We'll get it fixed. I'm just gonna replace the whole window, take both of them out, put 1 regular window in. But yeah, I mean, this is the house. Paid, again, I paid $450K for it. Our payment on this is $2,130, right? $2,130, which isn't a lot, right? Like, I could definitely rent it for more than that. It's a 4-bedroom in Sandy. People are gonna rent, like I have my other rental. It's a 6-bedroom, 3.5 bath, a little bit bigger house, but I'm renting that out for $3,050. And I think I can get about $2,900 for this place. Might be a stretch, but I think with the rising interest rates, people are gonna like kind of rent and hold out on buying right now. So I'll take advantage of that. And then in regards to that 115 grand that I borrowed from the other house, it will cost me about $400 for the money I borrowed, the 115 grand per month, right? $400, super cheap. That's why I love HELOCs. So it's gonna cost me $400. So we'll add that total to the 2,130. So I'll be at what, 2,530 is my total for the whole entire mortgage and the money I borrow. So 2,530. If I rent this out for 2,900, that means I'm cash flowing about $370, like $370. It doesn't seem like a lot, but that adds up, right? So I'm cash flowing about $1,300 on my other rental. I'll cash flow about 350 roughly here. So that's $1,650 per month. I'm gonna cash flow on 2 rentals. And not only are the renters paying down my loans, they're also, the equity in the house just keeps rising. So it's just like, it's a snowball effect, guys. I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna try to get at least 1 rental a year. I'm trying to shoot for 2 this year because we have so much equity in the other house, and see if we can make it work. But if you guys have any questions below about anything, I mean, I'll try to answer any questions you have. I'm still in the learning process. And you know, you guys, this is terrifying, right? Like, this is a huge move, but nothing great comes easy, right? So, I mean, don't be scared. Make that jump. Get into real estate. If you have to, move from your primary residence into a new residence, put 5% down and rent out your old place. That's what I did for my first rental. I bought my first rental 7 years ago and I lived in it for about 6.5 years. And I think it was 6.5 years, and rented it out. Mortgage was super cheap, so I rented it for a lot because it was a desirable area, and I'm cash flowing $1,300 a month, which is nuts, right? But yeah, if you guys have any questions below, leave them in the comments, and I'll help you guys out as much as I can. Also, you can DM me on Instagram as well. I appreciate you guys watching. Do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Have a great day.